welcome back to your reading. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for popping in. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm sorry about the delay on these. Life's been a little hectic yet again. These are going to be a little bit special because tomorrow, April 20th, 2023, we have a hybrid new moon solar eclipse. Aries and Libra, I believe, if I remember correctly. So general reading, not a one-on-one. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates, be sure to check your other placements. And if it still doesn't resonate, leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. I did get 2 early birthday presents from my husband. My birthday is April 28th. It is the Mythic Tarot deck as well as the Art Nouveau deck. They have wonderful energy. Everything has been very, very good so far. We've done Libra through Capricorn, so very exciting. Very positive energy coming with this. It might be a little weird. There might still be some hang-ups, but definitely good news is coming for the signs. This whole day I've been spending so far doing these readings. I'm trying to push them out as much as I can, so I am trying to kind of speed them up. Just to get as many as I possibly can. I'm hoping all of them, but I don't know if that'll happen. So that we can all celebrate together in a little bit of a unity here. Great news coming though. So we will be doing a general reading and we'll be doing some clarifications just like my other readings. And then we'll also be doing some angel guides here. So we have the romance angels, we have the angels of abundance, and we have the angel guide tarot oracle deck. The angels really wanted to talk today, so those are the ones that called to me. That is what spoke to me, and that is what we're going to be doing. So everybody is getting these, and then we're going to end with affirmations for all of the signs. Something to remember while we go into this good juju, okay? If you have not already, please remember to like and subscribe if it resonated and or if you simply enjoyed. That way you're notified of future content. The art side of my channel is about to be up and running where we're going to be doing, painting videos. You'll join me on that for a little bit of companionship. It's more for fun. It's not like I am an expert per se. It'll actually be kind of like a learning curve for me as well. But I love doing it and I want to share it with you all, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. These, as said, are the new decks. I got them yesterday. We cleansed them. They have wonderful energy. They just want to jump right out of my hands. This one in particular has very interesting artwork. I want to dive a little bit deeper into it. Because it's kind of all over the place for me. I've never seen a deck like it. It's very awesome. So, let's get started. Current situation, Pisces, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the 8 of Wands as what is crossing you. That is the challenge card. That's opportunities or obstacles. They are both in the reverse position, if I didn't say that already. We have the Judgment card as the foundation of the current situation or the question on your mind. That is also something to be focusing on. Temperance in the reverse position, Sagittarius energy as your past. 3 of Swords in the upright position for possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. I definitely don't think it's something you'd be hoping for. 8 of Swords in the near future. We have the 9 of Wands in the reverse position. This is for you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Moon, Pisces energy, in the reverse position for external or environmental influence. We have the Page of Swords for hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings, or what you might, or your advice card for this reading, sorry. And then we have the Tower in the reverse. Very interesting. We'll definitely be doing a clarification. This is probably the most, not to say negative, but this is probably the most negative so far, that kind of energy. It's not a bad thing. You just have a lot in restriction. So we're going to go ahead and dive a little deeper into this now and see what happens. Alrighty. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is your current situation. Loneliness, insecurity, and a lack of fulfillment. So you might be struggling a little bit. You could be struggling in a relationship. You could be struggling in life in general. You're feeling kind of out of place. Totally normal. Totally normal. It could feel like everything you try blows up in your face or doesn't work the way you want. You're fighting with a lot of negativity. You're kind of building yourself out of that and trying to move forward in that. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse hints that although you have everything you've worked hard for, you might still feel as though you're missing something. Maybe your independence and self-sufficiency have left you feeling a bit lonely. Or maybe you have all that money but none of the sense of security or safety. There's no point in having wealth and prosperity if you're still unhappy, so take some time to do some introspection. Are you longing for community or partnership? What's making you feel so vulnerable and at risk? See if you can change course and fulfill your spiritual needs. So even though you might be working towards a lot of things, you might be actually falling into success here, you're still feeling like there's a missing piece of the puzzle. It's definitely time to take that introspection, just as the card said. Take that time to yourself and see what you really need. Are you blocking yourself from the situation? Very well could be. We do have that Eight of Wands following that. It's burnout, it's procrastination, waiting, and a reluctance. This one is actually coming up quite a bit. Again, with the interesting artwork, we have two dolphins, we have the ocean, we have the Eight of Wands on the ship. So the Eight of Wands is all about warns that you're either going too fast or too slow. So don't burn out and don't procrastinate. Things may be going fast, but you can keep up. Just take your cues from what's transpiring around you. Lastly, a message you are waiting on might not be coming anymore. Sometimes that happens. Plans get canceled. That doesn't mean progress will stop. So even though you're feeling kind of lost and lonely at this time, you might be feeling like you're still insecure and you might lose everything. That is not the case. Progress will still happen. Just because it doesn't go exactly as we plan it, it is still on its way. Something to focus on, this is our current situation, is Judgment. Judgment is card 20. Judgment is all about judgment, absolution, and rebirth. So the Judgment card arises when you need to make an important decision or you're experiencing a major revelation. Again, taking that time to step back and realize, wow, I'm not happy still, what's going on? You're on the precipice of a truly momentous part of your life, a crossroads where the choice of direction to go in next will change everything. So Judgment asks you to remember all the lessons you've learned along the way. You're nearing the end of the fool's journey and have experienced almost everything there is to experience. So take what you've learned and put it to use moving forward. Let past experience and your intuition inform your future choices. Step into your newer self and your higher calling. So again, this decision might not feel like a pretty one. It is actually going to be a very successful step in the right direction. It just might not feel very good at the time you make it, but it's going to change everything. This decision is going to open more opportunities for you. Temperance is card number 14, Sagittarius energy. It is in the reverse position. This is for your past card. So when it's reversed, Temperance stands for imbalance, extremes, and realignment. So when reversed, this card warns of severe extremes. Imbalance is the issue, usually due to overindulgence, ignoring feelings, or trying to force an issue. It's up to you either to restore or to accept that what you are trying to actualize just won't come to pass. So this could be very recent future or recent past. This could be a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, years ago. It was... Something's just not working the way you wanted it to. You're going to have to let it go. You might have overindulged. That could be financially. That could be codependencies. Something was out of whack. You might have been working too hard or not hard enough. Now you're kind of feeling the slashback of that. It does seem like you were on a successful path, but there's still that missing puzzle piece. It could very well be with this recent past as well. So like if this happened last week or yesterday, this could very well be the issue here. So just something to pay attention to is to make sure that we're remaining balanced in our life so that we're not overindulging, we're not underindulging, we're not, spending our time just counting pennies and missing out on things that really matter in life. Abundance is wonderful, wealth is wonderful, but money is not everything, right? The Three of Swords is the possibilities involved here. We have a little bit of a heartbreak, so I actually do feel like this is more of a relationship that may not be what you wanted it to be or how you wanted it to go about. It might not be heading in the direction that you want. It feels very stagnant. So even though you're on the right path and you're doing all these wonderful things, the relationship just isn't coming together the way you wished it would. Could very well be why there's an imbalance, and there very well could be why there's a loss, there's a heartbreak. You're feeling like the relationship is over. You will always heal after that. It is not the end of the world. What is meant for you will always be for you. It will never pass you by. I'm just going to scoot you just a little bit just so you can see that card. But, you know, endings are painful, and these things can be really upsetting, and it could be, again, those unrealistic expectations. You set the bar so high, it doesn't happen the way you want it to. You feel very defeated, you feel miserable, and you feel lost. You will heal from this, you will move forward. Just, unfortunately, it is something that may happen. Let's go ahead and continue because I want to see the rest of these here. We do have the Eight of Swords following that. This is paralysis, being trapped, fear, and restriction. So again, we have the Gorgons, we have Medusa, or perhaps even succubi. I feel like it's Gorgons because there's snakes in their hair. So, very interesting. Anyway, sorry, distracted. So the Eight of Swords indicates that you may feel trapped or frozen, whether you feel afraid, unsupported, or overwhelmed by your circumstances. You're not moving forward anytime soon. You may feel cornered or guarded, which can totally be understandable given your current context, but be warned, staying stagnant and putting up impenetrable walls closes you off to new opportunities and prevents you from channeling creativity. It may feel impossible to trust again, but know that you need to take a leap of faith to invite love and goodness back into your life. So perhaps there is this sense of infidelity here. I'm not saying that for everyone. I'm saying, you know, there could be a possibility. I feel like it's more, it doesn't move the direction that you want. There could be communication. There could be an immaturity in the relationship. This is not a love reading. It's just the energy that I'm getting here. So once we get through this Eight of Swords, we actually do have the Five of Cups. So yet again, the Five of Cups is all about having those three cups filled, but the Two of Cups stands behind you. You just are so obsessed with the Three of Cups not working and spilling, crying over spilled milk, that you don't see the wonderful opportunity behind you, or that's in front of you, I should say. So you do have a Two of Cups coming towards you. You're just ignoring it at this time. So we then have the Ace of Wands. So again, I'm telling you, even though it seemed kind of like a negative reading, it's really not. And I did have even more exciting news for you here in a minute. So we have this little bit of a heartbreak, and we have this little spell of despair. It could very well be the same person. We might be able to reconciliate. We do have the Ace of Wands following that Five of Cups. Your Ace of Wands is all about beginnings, manifestation, and inspiration. So here we are, again, a new opportunity, a new present from the universe, a new gift coming towards you. This card signals the beginning of an exciting new endeavor. Be fearless, follow your inspirations, let the creative juices flow, and turn all that fantastic opportunity into reality. You're literally magical. Whether a cutie has caught your interest or new ideas are developing for your latest work project, this card signifies that powerful sparks of enthusiasm, passion, and manifestation are firing. So you have this wonderful energy flowing here, even with this little bit of a hiccup, okay? And then, my dear Pisces, we have a Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups follows this wonderful new opportunity, this new beginning. Togetherness, love, connection, strong bonds, harmony, support. This is the happily ever after card. So the Ten of Cups represents your thriving, happy family. It notes the complete joy and peace you're experiencing, particularly within your relationships. You're surrounded by loved ones with whom you share a deep bond, and whether they're related by blood or chosen, they are your family. All of you are at a time in your life when you truly appreciate and support one another, and these connections will only grow stronger. Whether this card shows up in a romantic reading, a personal reading, or a career-focused one, it usually indicates the same thing. You've found the thing that makes your soul sing, that completes you. You are home. So wonderful energy there. It isn't coming without some bruises and some scratches. Not at all. There's going to be a little bit of a heartache leading towards you. Again, this could be mid-April, late April to early May. But the hybrid eclipse is bringing us in a lot of opportunities. This has been every single person's reading. Every sign that I have done has had this. These new opportunities, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, they are thriving. The Magician, the Star, the Moon, Temperance, Judgment. Okay, so wonderful things are coming your way. It doesn't mean that you're not going to leave unscathed. This is life. But there is something beautiful happening here. We have the Nine of Wands as you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. It is in the reverse position. The Nine of Wands is resilience, feeling overwhelmed, and self-doubt. Okay? So the Nine of Wands hints that you may be overwhelmed and exhausted from all your defensiveness. I'm wondering if your goal is really worth all the struggle. Rest assured, it is. So pay no mind to anyone else and focus on what you need. Channel that resilience and keep moving forward. You've got this. So again, you've got this. Channel your resilience, Pisces, and keep moving forward. Because you have this coming in your near future. Would you rather be miserable, or would you rather this Ten of Cups? I mean, it could very well be the same person. You guys could reconcile. I'm not really getting an energy for the person, so take as it resonates. But this could be a completely new opportunity. A new, happy place, something that you've been manifesting for a really long time. We do have the Moon, Pisces energy, for your external or environmental influence. This is card number 18. So the Moon in the reverse is all about inner turmoil and ignoring the subconscious. This could be a message from Spirit that they are trying to convey to you. Sorry. This card suggests that instead of exploring your subconscious, you're ignoring it altogether. Don't repress your intuition or your instincts and your emotions. Connect to the wild subconsciousness within you. Shed all of your childhood baggage and accept who you are and what you want. Okay? So removing that toxicity, removing that baggage, letting it go. The past is in the past. We're moving forward. We're going to live in the present moment. We're not even going to sit there and go, oh yeah, tomorrow. No. We're living in the present moment. We are going to release it all. We're going to get rid of that inner turmoil. We're going to be positive and grateful. And we are going to see, feel, and hear and think now. I have it now. Because you are going to have what you want. We have the Page of Swords following that. Page of Swords. This is your hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. This is your advice card for the reading. Knowledge, new communications, inquiry, and change. The Page of Swords has come up quite a bit as well. The Page of Swords brings information, updates, and change. As with all the sword cards, the Page's focuses on intellect and curiosity. They're strategic, communicative, and logical. When appearing in the context of school or work, this card heralds research, debate, and negotiation for a particular project. If you're waiting on results, If you're waiting on results, they should come soon. In love, the Page hints that you and your partner are connected intellectually. There's also a budgeting, ambitious side to the Page. They're actively looking to uncover opportunities. Sorry about that. So yeah, they're actively looking to uncover opportunities. So advice here, always be looking for those opportunities. Always be taking those chances. Always look in those open doors. Not the closed ones, those open doors. Find that silver lining because you have a lot of opportunities being brought to you, and I think you kind of turn your cheek away from them. Again, with that Five of Cups, you see the three, and that's all you focus on. Your negativity kind of takes over you. So be wary of that. You do then have the potential outcome of the Tower in the reverse. The Tower is not a bad card per se, but it is a shakeup. It destroys everything. The foundation is weak and everything crumbles, right? Well, in the reverse position, it's collateral damage and transformation. So when you have the Tower in the reverse position, it hints that you're instigating a substantial personal upheaval. So you may be the reason for the change, which is better than when you're not expecting it. Whether an internal reckoning, an existential crisis, or a spiritual awakening, you're shedding your former self in order to step into a newer, more powerful you. This card in reverse can also indicate that you're resisting inevitable changes. Some general advice, don't. Accept what's coming. Lastly, this card warns about getting caught up in the collapse of someone else's life. Try to be there for others while preventing yourself from becoming collateral damage. This can happen a lot if you love someone. They can drag you down with them, especially if they're not trying to fix themselves. You can't save a person from drowning if they do not want to save themselves. Okay, kind of the old adage. So let's go ahead and clarify this personal upheaval for Pisces, or collateral damage. I will use 2 decks for this since I already have cards pulled from the this deck. So yeah, we have the Queen of Wands in the upright position. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. And we have the Two of Swords. As you know, I like to discuss this. Twos are always decisions or choices, okay? So, let's go ahead. Thank you so much. Yep. Six of Swords in the reverse, the Magician, and I'm telling you, 10 of Wands in the reverse position. So grabbing the Queen of Wands first. Queen of Wands is all about courage, confidence, determination, outgoing personality, charisma, and vision. So, the Queen of Wands is creative, charismatic, and always on the move. When you see her in a reading, it may be encouragement toward bold action, or it may indicate that you're doing many things at once. After all, the Queen is a real social butterfly. She uses her charisma to develop passionate entrepreneurial networks of support. The Queen knows who she is, so she may be inviting you to embrace your whole self as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is all about nurture, provision, hard work, pragmatism, and resourcefulness. The Queen of Pentacles is a generous person who uses her money and resources in order to support others, encourage beauty, and invest in charitable purposes. She always finds a pragmatic way to nurture, ground, and care for those she loves. She's reliable, loyal, resourceful in her support as she tends to others and herself. Friendly reminder, they are not gender specific. They are just the energy that you are talking about. We have the Two of Swords. As said, this is all about decisions, all about choices. The Two of Swords is about a decision. The Two of Swords is indecision, pause, reflection, and introspection. So again, that Tower, that collateral damage, you have a decision to be made here. You have wonderful, loving energy here. You have courage and these wonderful opportunities about you. But there's a decision to be made. There's something holding you back. So the Two of Swords brings with a difficult choice. It could be that both options result in a no-win situation, or it could be that you truly don't know which path is the right one to take. Either way, the Two of Swords encourages you to pause and reflect. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure, now's the time to meditate and ruminate about what is ultimately the right choice for you. You may feel stuck, but sometimes doing nothing is the best course of action. I disagree with the card. You will know if it's right for you. I feel like this is definitely a decision that should be made because I feel like it's really holding you back and it's actually causing you more damage. Of course, do what feels right. Listen to your gut instinct. Listen to the pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to intuition or what your guides are telling you. But this is definitely a situation where there's a lot of pain here and imbalance. And I believe it is holding you back. There's a missing piece here. And you have a golden opportunity coming towards you. So it's just something to really pay attention to. You also have the Six of Swords clarifying. The Six of Swords is in the reverse position. So it's interruption, it's stalling, it's obstacles, and it's reticence. Okay? So when reversed, the Six of Swords can mean that you're refusing to move on or that your ability to move on has been stalled, delayed, or interrupted. If it's the former, remember to try to not let your emotions get the best of you. Letting go of the negativity of the past is the logical, healthy thing to do. So don't let your heart stop you from healing. If your moving on has been stemming, know that you might need to reevaluate either the method of moving or the very path itself. Sometimes the obstacle indicate that you need to find a new route or more creative solutions to arrive at your destination. We then have the Magician. The Magician is card number 1. All about that manifestation. Remember, Pisces, you have the power. You have a wonderful opportunity coming towards you. So power, creativity, innovation, manifestation, and resourcefulness. The Magician has the potential to bring about desired outcomes by manifesting ideas into reality. They're unconventional, creative, powerful, and adaptable, able to make magic using creative thinking and the resources available to them. If you draw this card, you have the willpower and inspiration to take what you have and make magic with it. We then have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. The Ten of Wands is saying that you are overburdened, you are exhausted and unwilling to delegate. So again, sharing that workload. You feel very isolated. You feel very alone. I hate to put it that way, but that's what this Nine of Pentacles is saying to me. This is what the Temperance in the reverse is saying. The Judgment, where there's another thing telling you there's a decision to be made. The Three of Swords with that heartbreak. The Eight of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Moon. Just everything in your reading is really pointing to a decision to be made here and a need for some sort of support. When reversed, the Ten of Wands indicates that you actually do need to lessen this heavy burden and seek support. It's just too much for you to carry on your own, so seek assistance from your community and your support systems. Not every task needs to be yours and yours alone to complete. For instance, if you are the man in the relationship, and I do mean that just, general speak, the man in the relationship, you wear the pants, and you are expected to provide everything, and your partner does not have to work, your partner does not have to get the house, your partner, etc. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. There could be a sense of pride, there could be a sense of ego, but there should always be a reciprocity in this situation. So if you are not receiving the love that you deserve, the time and effort you deserve, the communication you deserve, the honesty that you deserve, it's time to definitely take a hard look at that and decide on if that is worth it to you, or, and enduring that struggle alone, or if it's time to manifest the wonderful life that you want and the things that you desire, because they're waiting for you and the universe has them ready for you. It's not to say that this is, again, not this person that you are currently with, or that you were with, or that you are in separation with. It is just saying that there is a end to the cycle that needs to be done. So definitely think about that. I'm going to go ahead. Definitely a love heavy. There's definitely success in your other areas. So that's great. We're going to grab you some romance angels here. Yep. All right. Let's see one more. Okay, you actually got quite a few. I'm sorry, being nosy. I kind of want to see what's going to happen here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, as said, we're pulling the romance angels. We're doing the angel of abundance. We're doing angel guide. And we are doing very nice. And we are doing affirmations to close out. So, first off the bat, for your romance angels, you actually received, oops, sorry, trying to multitask. You received trust. So the situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust in the universe. If something's not working the way you want it to, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It does actually mean that there's something better planned for you. So, what is meant for you will never pass you by. Trust in the universe. Trust in God. It does say let your friends help you. So again, with that 10 of Wands, looking for that support, ask for and accept support from others. If you cannot receive that from your partner, again, as said, I think it would be time to take a long, hard look at it. You got to make the effort, which is great. Love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like that is more towards you're going to have to put your foot down in the situation. I don't feel like you are the person not making the effort. Perfect. So I do feel like it very well could be. Maybe you don't put as much effort as you should into the relationship. I'm not sure. I'm not there. The energy I am feeling is not the case. I feel like it's more so you are... Great love is worth taking these steps you're guided to take. You are being told. You're ignoring the signs. So again, ignoring that subconscious all the way with your moon. There's a lot of red flags here. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of spilt chalices here. And that is the energy that I'm receiving. But on the uptick, there's the wedding as well. This situation involves marriage. So you very well could be looking at marrying someone soon, being proposed to, proposing to them. You could have this in the future with another partner. It could be, again, with that 3 of Swords and that 8 of Swords, there could be a possibility of an infidelity. Perhaps there's a third-party situation. Again, I'm not completely feeling that, but, I have to put it out there. So, or you can possibly, maybe you'll meet this person at a wedding. So, it could be a number of things. Take what resonates. It will not resonate for everyone, but that is the reading we are getting right now. As for your angels of abundance, you actually got moonlighting, which is you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So definitely something to pay attention to. You are on a path of success. That is no question in my mind. But I think it's time to start laying the groundwork to what you really want to do, something that you're passionate about, something that you even possibly consider a hobby, and to start doing it part-time, because eventually it will grow wings and it will be able to fully support you. You also have unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So I would like to just, again, take divine guided steps. You also have that manifestation card. It's the magician. It's an energy to really start taking that inspired action to receive the things you want to manifest the things you desire. It's coming from a place of abundance and happiness and love. You did get courage and bravery, so always remember to stand tall. Again, I'm not going to read these from the books because it does take a little bit longer. So you are courageous, you are brave, you are divinely protected and guided. Make sure you stand tall, make sure you stand with good intentions, stand by your ethics and your morals. Is the best way I can describe that. You also have the reminder to have compassion. So, don't grow cold, don't grow bitter, don't start to hate because of the situation. Be the bigger person, be the better person, come from a place of love and abundance, because you're going to receive that in tenfold. That's why you have that 10 of cups coming towards you. For your affirmation, we do have self-forgiveness. Take that as it resonates. Self-forgiveness is nobody's perfect. No matter what aspects you may not like about yourself, you can be sure that there are a million other people who feel the same way about themselves. Forgive yourself for weaknesses and your mistakes. Focus instead on your strengths, on what makes you you, and remember that you are as worthy of forgiveness as anyone else. So again, having even compassion for yourself. I accept myself for who I am. I forgive myself for my mistakes and use them to become stronger. Thank you, Pisces, so much for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, and if it resonates or please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy the hybrid new moon solar eclipse, and I will see you next time.